Hi, good afternoon, everybody. This is Navaldeep, and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to give you a walkthrough of my following tickers for the next week and probably like first day, Monday. So I'm going to cover futures, SPY, QQQ in general, and the following tickers: Amazon, Apple, AMD, ABNB, PA, Baba, Disney, Neo, Roku, Shop, Zoom, and Tesla. That's a good list. All right, so I'll not waste any time. I'll just get started on it. So previous week, we made a lower high and a lower low on the let me start with MES first. Yes. So lower low and lower high, both on the ES. Right now, we tested the support on Friday around 43.70. We took a bounce from there, and then we able to manage and hold this 4385 line. This is a pretty significant number. Usually, when you hit a support, the next goal is you go and hit the resistance. The resistance is around this range, 4440 to 4450 now. So if we do not touch this and we keep on pondering this support, it means we are going to break it. Because this tested the support, it failed to capitalize and hit the resistance. It failed. Here, it tested the support, took a bounce, made a dodgy, but couldn't capitalize on it. So my bias is until we hold 4385, this number to be precise, we are kind of in a neutral territory. Once we break out of 4420 and move towards 4450, that will be the positive momentum. Anything below 4385, we have no support until 4320 now. And if this goes down, we are going down, and that downfall will be very quick, maybe in a day or like during the day session itself. We may not even need an overnight session. So I'm pretty much negative from 43.85 downwards towards 43.20. My neutral territory is 43.85 to 44.20. Positive will be above 44.20 to 44.50. 44.50 we break, we're going to hit 44.83. So we have that number in place. But right now we are just pondering the support again and again. So we may lose that support. It's like if you're hitting a wall again and again, one time or later, it's going to fall. So that's the ES part. It's exactly similar because SPY is a ETF for the index. So exactly it's doing the same thing. I'm just not including any in the after hours candles. So right now it's a hammer and a hammer again. It may get support here, which is 437. Anything below 437, we're going to hit 435. And if we break below 435, which equates to about 4370 something, we're going to go down to 431, 429 range. So exactly similar, it has to break out of this trend line, which is 444, to make anything meaningful on the positive side. Otherwise, it's going to come back and come back hard. Then I want to cover triple Q. Triple Q is consistently holding 361.44 line, and here, uh, as of now, the buyers were coming and they outweighed the sellers, and that's why there was a breakout right from this range, 362, 363 range. Friday, we came here, but then the buyers came and got out of this range. Now we are in this territory where we are holding it properly. So as of now, I am kind of bullish on QQQ until it holds this 361.44 area. If it breaks below, then I would turn myself negative. As of now, I'm bullish. And the reason for that bullishness, I will explain in the next stickers. So if you get an opportunity or I get an opportunity around 362, 363, I'll be a buyer in the triple Q and I'll be looking for a 375 target. So every time it comes around 361, 362, I'll be a buyer. If it goes below this line, which is 361, it will definitely come to 356. So this situation can occur when the ES correspondingly goes below 43.85. So the corresponding fall will bring it around to 351, which is 78.6 Fibonacci. So at there, we can see some stability, but that will only happen if ES goes down and triple Q breaks below this range. Okay, now Amazon. Amazon on Friday, like this was 36.56. It couldn't break out on Thursday, broke, fell in, could not break out of this 33.84 on Friday. It held, tested this purple line, which is the trend line to the day. And in my previous video on Friday, I said, anytime it comes around 33.85, it's time to short. And from there, it went down almost like $30-$40 quickly. So again, I'm not bullish on Amazon in near term or in next couple of months. All I want to see is it's going to go down. Every time there is an opportunity for it to come up, I would go short or buy puts on Amazon. Primary target is 32.86 first. And if that goes down, I'm looking at 30.89. And as soon as we break 32.86, we will see a like strength of the sellers coming into Amazon to bring it down. Even previously, this was a good resistance area. And last, it has spent one last year to hold this trend line, the dark black line. So I'm kind of waiting for this to come up so I can short it. Apple, on Friday was very strong comparatively to the entire market. Uh, it is making bullish engulfing, like it covered the entire candle on Friday, the body of the previous candle here, and it is near to this very strong resistance of 146. I think this time it's going to breach it and will hit 154, and this will move the triple Q up. That's the only reason I'm bullish on triple Q and ES. So Friday, it kind of breached this 146. Like as in case of ES, every time it comes to 43.85, it gets bounced. And here in case of Apple, every time it comes around 146, it was getting a strong push. So this time, if it goes up, it will go up with strength. All right, so wait for it to go up. My target is 154. Then AMD. So AMD we played really well, starting from like 78. We started from 78, it break out to 81, then 84, 86, 90, and 94. All of these patterns hit like a charm. Right now, it's in a very bullish territory, but it's facing a good resistance now of 161. I think we may get some level of consolidation around this number. If not, next target for me is 127 on AMD. So let me just draw one more regression channel here. Let me just pick up the weeklies to be. So I'm going to pick up somewhere on my weekly low from 16, right? Yeah. Let me extend it to the right. Okay, let me experiment to daily charts. Yeah. So if you see here, we are in this zone 107, and it's kind of facing some, not 3-minute one here. So it's facing some level of this breakout of the trend, the long-term trend, the dotted black line. It's a long-term trend. It's positive. It's right there at this resistance. This resistance is really strong. If it gets stuck here, it might come back and hit around 96, 97, which will be again a good entry point. But if it breaks out, I'm looking forward at 117 to 127. These are my targets. Then Airbnb. Airbnb is like kind of struggling to break out. Previously, it was struggling at 153 area, like tuck, tuck, tuck. It fell. Once it failed, it came all the way down, tested 130 and then bounced. Now it made a bullish engulfing right there after coming up, testing 130 and came out of this buyer zone. So if everything goes fine in the market and there's no delta resurgence, as we are expecting, we might hit 153 on Airbnb pretty soon. And this will be a quick move. But if it doesn't, then it will struggle in this range. Then BA, if you see, it's in the channel, tuck, 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 it's right there in the multiple zones. It came all the way to 225. That was like it, and it filled the gap from this breakout. So now if it holds this area, if it holds this 225 area, I think we might get a very good move. It has to cross 239. 239 is the selling area where sellers come into the market and sell VA. And this is the range. If it breaks out this time, it has potential to test 251. 251 has been a very painful area for BA for quite a long time. It got rejected in 258 area. These two areas has to be broken, and if that thing happens, it can run. And I'm bullish on BA for like next 1 year. So I'm kind of like looking for adding more and more long-term options on BA. Friday, I was saying Chinese stocks will bounce, and I'm hopeful that on Monday, Chinese stocks will bounce. Uh, Friday, Baba almost tested this trend line, the sky blue line right there, and came like close to during the close. So I want this to break out like 198 will be my entry point. If we break out of 198, we might hit 201 and 208 in very quick time. And similar to Baba, if you go to PDD, if you go to UPST, if you go to Baidu, if you go to JD, any of the Chinese stocks, I think next 1 week will be a very positive momentum on that. So even if like you have been seeing that they have back-to-back overnight gap downs, this time I would request you to make small positions, or like I would be making very small position. I will try to carry them overnight because I'm expecting back-to-back gap ups on these Chinese stocks. Okay. Uh, then I want to cover Disney. Disney, like it's struggling. It's really struggling. Like people will say it's very bouncing, but no, sellers are coming, and every time sellers are coming in this range, it tends to fall back and come into this range. So sellers come here, it failed, and then buyer comes here. So right now it's in that range where we have a bear flag on Disney. Like even on Thursday, it tried to cross 180 but failed and came all the way down to 174, 175. So I'll not be trading Disney unless and until it holds 180 on the closing level. Either it comes here, I will be a buyer, or it comes around 171 area, I'll be a buyer. In between is a no trade zone for me. So there's no point entering. If I enter, I will only lose. I'm not shorting it either, but I'm looking for a better entry point. Mr. Singh, I will answer your question once I'm done with the call. Uh, all these items. Neo had a very good movement. Neo and Tesla. So Neo had a bullish engulfing right there. It covered the entire candle on Friday and very had really strong momentum. Like all these levels have been like drawing these levels for past many months, and they were respected even this time. Like it came all the way down to 38.52, 38.56, 66, took the support and bounced, and now the buyers are in the market for it. It needs to go above 45.74. If it does that, I'm looking forward for 50 on the Neo. It will get some momentum because again, it's a Chinese stock, so it will have that momentum coming towards it. Second thing, electric vehicle, they're going to get some level of support in the infra bill. Similar to Neo, I want to cover Tesla. Tesla gave us good money on Friday, and as I've been saying, it was making a W, and after inside day, it broke out at 672, and on Friday, it managed to hold 672, 671 area, closed right at 686. Now my target for Tesla is 733, and I'm very positive on Tesla. For 773, 710, I'm not a Tesla fan as in terms of company, but technically if it is giving me money, I will go and trade this. So right now 733 is my target, and I was looking at Tesla's black box, and I see on Friday right at the close there was a block of 600,000, 500,000. These are like last few minutes, and this is 1 week ahead, not like too far. And there was a 2 million trade on 670 as well the same week. So this also gives a push that yes, people are interested in it, and with Chinese market giving a momentum and infrastructure moving, Tesla can move forward. Okay, so that's on Tesla. Roku, Roku, I went short around 461 area, and we did puts on Roku, and they were successful. So right now it has to come and test 418. If it comes around 418, 419, I'll be revisiting that whether it can go down further or not. But right now I'm short on it with 434 as my area to short. If it goes around 450 on the higher side, 441 to 450, this is the area where I would wait. I want 454 to break out on the upper side to change my trend on Roku, and 418 below to like massively short on Roku. Right now, I am negatively biased on Roku because we started shorting here right there from 461 area on Thursday, and we carried those 450 puts. So that's my thing. It has to break out of 454 and hold. Guys, please stop doing this. If you're then I have shop and zoom. I have to stop. Okay, so the next ticker which I want to cover is Shopify. In Shopify, Friday, we had an inside day. It made a dodgy after the inside day, meaning it's not sure where to go. And it came and tested the support of 1490. And we kind of did a trade on Friday for Shopify, 1511 to 1490. It worked out. But now I'm looking for it to give me a clarity. Either go above 1531 or go down below 1499. If it does that, then I have a directional bias. If it goes below 1499, 1490, I am going to short it, and I'm looking 1339 if it holds like breaks below 1470. If it doesn't, then I want it to actually go and break 1531 on the top side. In between 1531 to 1499, there is no trade. There's no point spending money and buying any option for Shopify during this range. Above 1531, it can go and get strength for 1647, for which I am like even 10% confident. But if it breaks below 1490, I'm 90% confident we're going to get 1339. Last ticker which I wanted to cover was Zoom. Zoom, like, I don't know like how many remember I went long on Zoom on Wednesday in 375 calls. Thursday, it made a massive move from 375 all the way up to 393. Why I did it? Because it was making an inside day and momentum was on the positive side. So the idea was that yes, if it breaks up 377, it's going to go up and test 393. It exactly did that and got resistance. Next day, it again came all the way here, failed, and came back. Now it's making an inside day again. This time, it's if it breaks below 372, we will go down more on Zoom. But if it holds, then above 393, we have 469 target. Okay, so that's what is on Zoom. So this is what I wanted to cover in today's session. So let me close this Zoom link. I will send and invite another one, and then we can join over there. All right, guys, give me 2 more minutes on that. I will just share that link. Thank you.
You will share it on Telegram?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.